Hi everyone, welcome back to Procreate Studio. Thanks for joining me this month of September, and I hope that it will again encourage you to keep creating wherever you are. And if you are here for the first time, before you dive into how to draw, please proceed to go and find to the basic category of videos so that you can learn the fundamentals of how I draw. This video is a little bit in advance, although it looks very simple, but if you are confident with Procreate, feel free to try. Reason why I named this my wild garden is because when I was painting it, basically in my mind I just wanted to do something out of the box, and just playing with colors, and also I was also playing with the color palettes that I've created, and thus this came along. It doesn't seem much and it might look like a mess if you look close enough. However, I really love the texture. I love what it brings me into my mind. Sometimes as creative, things get messy, and yet it, from a far view of your mess, you can actually see a beautiful garden coming together. So as much as we are all like wildflowers blooming, and I just want to encourage every one of you that be it different seasons they are in, just remember that all of us are like also going through the same journey. We may have different paths. Our response and our reaction towards certain problem may differ, but however, I think in life we are all striving, and we are all getting somewhere to become the best version of ourselves. So don't feel that you're alone in this journey, and if like at any time you feel like you need someone to talk to, feel free to drop me a DM. This is what Slowly Create is about, really to be here for you, to create community for you, and to just also see you grow in your creative work. And without delaying you, let's just jump into how I paint this. So now this will be the base of how we're gonna start. We're gonna draw some stems. We're gonna draw some small small leaves, and the big leaves later on. So step 1, we'll draw the stem. Step 2, we'll draw some small leaves. Step 3, we'll draw the bigger leaves at the bottom of the stem. So if you notice, each plant grow in such a way whereby the bigger leaves are at the bottom and the smaller leaves are on the top. So that's how I came up with this composition. Now here I'm just gonna use these 3 colors that you can find on my Wildflower Dream palette. If not, again, like I say, you can screenshot and create your own color palette as well. Here, let's start with the medium green. I'm using my line, which is the bamboo brush, and just draw some lines. Maybe it can be a bit bigger and thicker. So now I also want to share with you this new function that I have finally found it useful, is the reference. This reference. So when you pick the reference and you choose the canvas, which is this canvas, what I found useful is that I can just keep these as it is, so that I can see what I'm doing while I'm actually adjusting and moving things around. So something to explore, something that you can try to use if it's at your convenience. I think some of us may not have a bigger iPad, so really up to your own preference. With that, after we've done the stems, blending is always something that I do. Like, it's now, I think it has cultivated a habit. It may not look like much, but blending always softens your artwork. Okay, and maybe I can add some more lines here as well. at the in-between, you know. So my lines are really just very light and easy. Somehow now it looks like bamboos. Yeah, so that's it. We got the base. Now moving on to the next new layer. Using the lightest green, this paintbrush is the blotchy brush that we're using. I rename it so that it'll be easier to manage from going forward. In any case, here, let's start with the small leaves. For leaves, if you have learned from my previous videos, especially the basic ones, you get to know how I draw my leaves. So it's a very easy practice. I think at the end you'll find your own style. At the beginning, to start with, everything is going to be difficult. So but like I say, as you keep drawing, you will find yourself the confidence of being good at a certain craft. So here I'm just gonna start with the smaller leaves, and I have no like right or wrong direction. I'm just going with the flow, with very lightly, you know. Just imagine where my leaves would be. Yeah, easy. I'm just gonna fast forward this part so that, you know, we don't waste too much time. All right. Again, blend. If you see, I'm just blending away the white part, and maybe, you know, just reshaping some of the leaves that looks a little weird. But and that is very like easy kind of activity, no stress. All right, I think we're good. Now onto the next new layer. Choosing a darker green. You can still pick from the wheel if you like, you know. Yeah. And this time I'm going to draw the leaves slightly bigger. Just gonna merge all the layers and blend. You can see like this kind of stem that is showing that is quite rough. You can blend it away if you prefer. Yeah. Also the same dark color. I'm gonna use the line brush again to just draw the stem, these lines on the vein. Sorry, lots of words sometimes. Yeah. So as you can see, I start from a very bold color and then a bold, just bold stroke. Yeah, doesn't have to be perfect. I think this kind of like trained me to just reimagine where the details of what I want to draw. There's no structure, there's no proper composition, it's just having fun. And maybe I can make them a little bit smaller so that I can target the smaller leaves. So there's one thing that I like to do with my pencil is that I like to scribble it this way, if you can see. So it's like you lightly just move it and create this kind of zigzag line so that it doesn't look so hard and harsh. But again, like I say, practice, just really practice, and I just hope, you know, you won't complain that it's too hard. Anyway, okay, again, blend lightly. I think more or less, I really like how it looks, the texture, the fun the fun of it, yeah, what do you think? All right, now that I'm happy with it, I'll blend it. I'll merge. On the next layer, we can start by some flowers. Maybe we can try something different, like a blue flower. So for flower here, I think I'm just gonna go with a very light, like with this kind of 5-petal flower. So there's really no stress. Just go into the white spaces, you can find, and just paint it. So this is how I draw my 5-petal. I mean, in a very quick way, if not, I mean, sometimes it doesn't look like anything, but just imagine with me. I think art got to do with a lot of imagination. How some people always say, wow, you are so creative. But I think it's more like, oh, I'm allowing myself to express my creativity by just, messing it up once in a while. So now you can see a little nice blue that's happening, again, to emphasize on the blue, you might want to also just go into the line and create the more details, like I would maybe make it smaller again and then just draw. So like I say, this is really nothing perfect, just having fun. Yeah, a little bit of like what you call abstract, maybe, I don't know. Well, having said that, I've actually have doing this 30 days purely project. Honestly, I think it's way past 30 days, but I actually find myself loving how when you focus on one single flower for 30 days, it comes out differently each time you get into the play. So I'm quite excited about it, and I hope to be able to share them with you soon. But I'm just halfway there, I think. Not completing 30 days yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, as you see, done. I love it. Just merge. Once you merge them again, just maybe blend in a little here and there so that it looks like it's blended together with the green and the blue. What do you think? All right, happy. I'm good. I thought oopsie. Okay. Now here, let's maybe the yellow. I think I need to add some of the center of the something like that. Enough. All right. Moving on to the next color, maybe we can go for pink. You can of course change the shape of the next flower. Maybe we can do something like this, like a sunflower. Yeah, I think we do that. So I'm just gonna again add some spot. Maybe the brush had to be a little bit smaller. And then followed by blending. Again, what I like to do is I like to just scribble around. There's really no right or wrong. Perfect. Now when I do something like that, you can see that I'm actually holding my pencil a little bit higher. So this gives me a very light grip, and I'm just, you know, letting it look. I think I really love it. The color, the contrast is so different from the earlier one that I've made. Once I'm good, again, merge them all together. Here, just blending a little bit and make it look a bit softer. I think we're almost there. Feel free to spend more time on it if you like. Feel free to add more flowers if you like. As this is a short video for the month, I think it's enough for you to have some play. So far I've been asking if any of you feel that my videos is too short. Please let me know, because it is intended to be short. However, if you prefer it to be longer, I have no idea what else to talk about or say, but I can try. Now I'm done with one part of the garden. You can continue doing the next one if you like, or if not, I'm gonna just create my pavement. So now I'm just gonna duplicate the other layer, and maybe I'll do a half. Yeah, maybe I'll do a half. So I'll just make sure that this tool is on, so that my image is locked onto the grid. So I'll do one and one here. Yeah, off kind of thing. Maybe. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna merge them. Right. And from here, you can. I'm gonna use the pink splatters. It's gonna splatter some pink, or maybe actually yellow is nice, you know, can brighten. So I'm gonna splatter some yellow. Yeah, maybe we can close this now. Yeah, so nice. I like it. Maybe I just do it. Sorry. I really like it, and just much. Okay, good. Love it. I love it. This is one of, like, you know, this, maybe this can become a pattern later on. I don't know, but I love it. And I say this is free play, fun, for fun. Of this video, I'm gonna just continue painting this at my own time, but in a time lapse. I hope you enjoy this video so far, and feel free to send me an email, ask me any questions that you may have, and I hope that this video benefit you. And thank you for joining me. Bye bye.